back to my kitchen, Gigi's Kitchen, where you get to learn all kinds of tips and learning new recipes and cooking and dining, and it's the holiday season's just around the corner. So the next 2 or 3 videos, I thought I'm going to throw some really quick little videos up there just to help you out a bit. Maybe give you a few little ideas to up your game a bit, and we're just going to keep it really simple. Because one of the most important things about holidays, and Thanksgiving especially, is that we stay in tradition. I'll give you an example. So traditionally we eat turkey and dressing and gravy, mashed potatoes, all of the sides that you could ever think of. And every family has their own traditions. So they don't want change, they don't want you experimenting, they want, what they believe is the traditional meal for your family. One of our big traditions too is cranberry sauce. And we have to have 3 different kinds of cranberry sauce. And so a couple years back I decided, okay, we're going to do it. I don't have time for all this cranberry sauce, making it from scratch, which I love, and you can do it. So I have a hack for you to get through the cranberry sauce. Because if you're like us, you got to have a can of the jelly. Now on the jelly one, I didn't have one to show you, but you know what I'm talking about since it comes in a can and it's jelly. And so what you do is you do not scoop it out. Do not scoop it out into your plate. You have to open one end, then you open the other end, and then you push it out so the whole thing comes out in a big log on your plate, and then you slice it and lay it out nice and neat. And so that's the canned jelly cranberry sauce. Has to be on the table. Don't miss it. It will be there. The next one is, for our family, is a cranberry relish that a lot of times I make from scratch if I have time. And so a couple years back, I completely forgot the cranberries. I thought, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? There's no cranberries in the store. They're sold out. And so I'm running around. So I came up with this quick little hack, and I'm going to share it with you because it'll make your life a little bit easier during the holidays. This is canned cranberry sauce, and it's the whole cranberries. So what we do is we take a can of the whole cranberry sauce and we put it in the pan. And this one you can scoop because it doesn't really matter. But if I pull it all out of there, you can see that it has whole cranberries in it. Okay, now you can add some fresh cranberries to this if you want, but this is a hack. It's to get you going and get you started. So there is your cranberries. Cranberry sauce. This has already got the sugar in it, all the flavorings, the traditional savoriness of cranberries with all that. And to this, I'm going to add 2 large tablespoons of orange marmalade to it. And you can add more if you want. And then I'm going to have a dash of nutmeg on the top. I mean just a dash. And this is just to brighten up some of those canned flavors. Now, like I normally say, I don't cook with canned goods, but there are a few canned goods I do cook with. Tomatoes, candied cranberries is one, but if you look on it, it just has cranberries and corn syrup, and that's pretty much it, and then some seasoning. And then we're going to add a dash of cinnamon. That's it, okay? So then we put this on the stove and we melt it down. We stir it up really good. Then you're going to put it into a bowl, cover it with saran, put it in the refrigerator. This can even freeze, so you can even freeze it for Christmas or later on or any time of the year that you want it. So I'm going to go stir this up and get it hot on the stove, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I have heated my cranberry and my marmalade together with my little seasonings on the stove. It took about 5 minutes to get it really good and hot, stirring it while it was going to keep it from sticking until all the sugars have dissolved and you're not seeing any granules in there. And remember, this was already jelly before, so we don't have to cook it for hours to reduce it down to make the jelly. So it's ready to go. So right now I'm just going to put this in this little bowl here. so you can see it. Now remember, so there's one, it's ready to go. You can do whatever you want to this. You can add anything you want. But for our third cranberry sauce, we always have to have is basically the same thing, but we're going to add a jalapeno for spice. And I have one chopped jalapeno, no seeds, no ribs, and I'm just going to stir all of that in. Now, I have to make sure everybody knows that this is a jalapeno one and this is the plain one, because those non-spice eaters, or non-heat eaters, I guess you should say, might bite into that. But it's really good to give it a notch up. So then we have this one is now ready to go. And see, that was quick and easy, and 3 different types of cranberries just for your Thanksgiving dinner. Cranberry sauce, cranberry relish with jalapenos, and don't forget the canned jelly. That's so easy. Anyway, this is a one hack for you, help you get through the holidays. See you next week. Bye.